The Lost Men of Syria is a concept that I started developing at the beginning of the year. I was working in Jordan and Lebanon, primarily with refugees who had crossed over in 2012, 2013, so they have settled to some extent in the countries where they are. And I noticed that the men were really struggling a lot, so I wanted to know why that was, and it seemed that they had greater problems integrating than the women and children. You see that in depression, inability to get out of bed, and this is something I wanted to document and show, because I think this is something not just in these countries, the sort of first countries to receive people, but also along the route. One of the big parts of that is them trying to find a purpose again and trying to rebuild. And never mind what they've been through and the trauma in leaving the country, but actually, the disruption of what they need to continue. They need NGO support when they arrive in countries and charitable organisations. As much as they need it, it's also destructive to them as well. The men are used to going out and working long hours, and the concept of having a handout seems pretty shameful to a lot of these men. Almost everyone I've spoken to has lost relatives, people have lost limbs. When you get out of that situation, the first thing you're going to feel is a need to rebuild and to move forward. My biggest wish for the people I've spent time with is that they're able to break out of this state of impermanence. Almost everybody I spoke to is a valuable worker who has something to offer. If they can be allowed to do what they want to do, then they will be much better off psychologically, and society will benefit also. I think portraits like this will humanise people. The first step is to see people's faces and to see that these are real people. These are fathers, husbands, sons. Photography is a great medium to show that and to show people are human beings just like us.